always come back.
Alright, how's it going, guys? My name is KC, and I absolutely had to come back for the new year with 3 low-budget FNAF Fangames Part 15. Yeah, I know I owe you guys an explanation as to where I've been and why I haven't uploaded in 2024 anywhere near as much as I did in 2023. We're gonna get to all of that at the end of this video, so you're just gonna have to wait. Or skip if you don't want to wait. But in any case, we're going to get started with our first game, which is Five Nights at Funland 2. You guys have no idea how much I miss doing this series. I already got my G Fuel ready to go. Alright, so we got a door, and another door, and some lights, a mask, we got a camera flash, and we've got no instructions. So much stuff to work with, but no idea how to work with any of it. What else could one expect from a low-budget FNAF fan game, huh? I guess if I see anybody in the window right there, I should just cut off my lights. I don't know. And if I see anyone on the doors, obviously, you know, close them. What's this camera flash for, though? Is this to, like, I don't know, send them back? Is that a hallway or is that a vent? No idea. Let's count how many people are in this motherfucker right now. 1 over there. Another one on camera 8. And this guy, this rabbit, on cam 4. What the fuck? Oh. Okay. Alright. I don't think that was the rabbit that just showed up at my door. I think that was someone else. Damn. Was that this guy? I was about to say, or was it the pink cat? You know, the motherfucker that just got me. Maybe there's instructions on the Game Jolt page. Let's see.
I hate myself.
I don't see any instructions on the Game Jolt page, but I do see somebody borrowing my terminology, why I like these low budget games. I know for a fact this motherfucker got that from me, because they saw the series. I'm being indirectly shouted out in that comment. Where's my G Fuel at? Here it is. Let me have a sip of that. Let me lock in. Alright, so the pink cat probably got me. Most likely got me. Is this the stage? Or are they just in some kind of... Oh, it's an outdoor stage. Alright, they're outdoors. In any case, this looks less like a stage and more like just a dark gray room that seems to be pretty big. You see where the camera is at, right? The camera is probably on the ceiling, which is very high up. And that's how I know this is probably a big ass room where the ceiling is very high. Don't mind me, I'm just yapping. Oh, what the fuck? Am I gonna die or have my game crashed? Oh, there they go, they're moving. What's that, a ladder or a slide? None of them's on the stage. There's another withered animatronic, underground storage C. Laying down, slumped over. Looks like a very, very old motherfucker. He's got the same color skin as Old Candy from Five Nights at Candy's. I don't know what he is, whether he's a dog or a cat or a bear or a rabbit. Well, there's an actual rabbit right next to me. Or close to me. He's not right next to me. This is what I consider right next to me, right here. Like at the door or in one of these 2 cameras over here. So here's my hypothesis with the pink cat. So I believe that he might show up, he or she might pop up by the window right there. And if that's the case, I'm going to test my theory. My theory being, you know, if somebody's in the window there, the window's there for a reason. If I see someone in it, just cut off the light. They're going to be like, huh, I could have sworn I saw somebody in there. My ocular sensors are outdated. They need a patch like real bad because I'm seeing shit that's not there and it's bothering me. So yeah. And then they're going to leave. I guess I don't even need to look at the cameras. I can get away with a lot by just turning my head back and forth. You know, actually, hold up. Is there infinite power? Is there infinite door power? I have a mask too. I completely forgot that I have a mask too. Damn. Maybe if I see someone in the window, I should cut off the lights or use the mask, or how about both? Oh, somebody got in. Oh my god. This game seems like it has a little something going for it, but at least tell me how the fuck to play. You know, just leaving the player to figure shit out for themselves when you've got this much stuff going on. That's a little lazy. Lazy shit like that is what makes your game end up on 3 low-budget FNAF Fangames. So, remember that, okay? Thankfully, though, I didn't pull up the camera because I'm almost certain I would have died if I did. It doesn't seem like these nights are that long. Let me check the cameras and see if there's anything new moving. What about that one guy that was in that one room? This motherfucker right here. No, he's still there. I wonder what he is, though. Are those teeth that I see? And 2 big black eyes? What is he, a animatronic with old-style stuffed teddy bear face? Look, I can see an ear right there, and I think that's another ear, or maybe wires where an ear should be. There's some ominous music. That shit's making me nervous. I don't like it. Hello? Who's there? Who's that? What do you want? You guys want your picture taken? Say cheese. I'm gonna get a picture of this guy too. Wait. Oh my. Am I good? I think I would have died by now. I think I'm good. Let me take y'all's picture too. Oh, okay. Now I can see what that thing is clearly. Yeah, it's an old style. Jesus fucking Christ. Was I too late? It took me a second to pull the mask down. Hi, what are you? Oh, that was the thing that was just in my office. One of the older ones. There's more than one withered animatronic. It's this guy right here. This motherfucker and him with the red eyes. The ones on stage so far, none of them have moved yet. Yeah, none of them moved yet. I think it's just the ones that you gotta pull your mask down on. Alright, cool. Well, I'll still check on them just to be safe, but I think it's just the old ones coming up in here. Y'all heard that? A sound that I've never heard before. It's Freddy's laugh. Slowed all the way the fuck down. But it might belong to somebody new. That might have been the dog then. You know, the guy that was just in my office. Yeah, it was probably him. I'm pretty sure it was him. Heyo? I heard footsteps. Who the fuck is in here? You guys. That's who's in here. I don't need to have these clothes, do I? Hi. Something happened already, please. Something's about to happen. It's that laugh again. It's him. That laugh is from him. When he laughs, he's about to come up in the office. Yeah, those 3 are still on the stage. All right, light work. Maybe one of these days, far, far, far into the future, like probably 5 or 10 years from now, I'll come back to this game. All right, and finish the rest of it. But until then, we're moving on to the next one. All right, so here's game number 2 on the lineup. It's called Fazbears Fright, the new location. I'm playing the beta, which is the closest to the full game as I'm gonna get. The full game is out, but for some unknown reason, it's an installer. Now, I've tried, but I sadly ended up being one of the many people in the comments right here who can't get this shit to work for the life of them. Being that the shit is in the form of an installer, I probably wouldn't even trust that anyways. So that's why we're playing the beta. It doesn't matter if this shit has 2 nights because, you know, 2 nights is as far as I go most of the time on these games. Fazbears Fright comes back with fire. Let's hope this time it won't go down with the fire. Good one. At Fazbear Entertainment, they need a new security guard. Call 1-800-HENWILL. 120 a day. A day, not a week. That's actually pretty good money.
Hey there, you must be a new employee. Welcome to your first day on the job. Yeah, we have one animatronic that we know of, but apparently we won't be saying they've seen one other, and they have been describing them differently, so yeah. We gave you a mask to find yourself with, and that's pretty much all I have to say. Just feel bye.
Well, we gotta remember that this shit is a beta. Okay. Alright. We can't forget, this is a beta, okay? Even so, I have it on good authority to believe that the full game wouldn't have been that much better than this. I mean, did you guys see that jump scare? The puppet was T-posing, and it was just animated with fucking keyframes. And I don't know what the fuck just happened. My music box or generator ran out already. Like 5 seconds into the night. I opened the cameras, they were glitchy. This is a low budget game. What else did I expect? You know? Checks all the boxes perfectly. Okay. First things first, we gotta find that generator. And get it wound up before I run out of power. What camera is it on? This one right here.
Yeah, we have one animatronic that we know
There we
of,
go.
but apparently people have been saying they've seen one other, and they have been describing them differently, so yeah.
What the f...
We
There's
gave
more
you
than
a
one
mask to find
generators?
yourself with, and
Or is there
that's
two
pretty
of
much
them?
all I have to say. Just feel bye.
Just ignore them. Keep the generators wound up. Okay. No. Let me see if I can figure something out with this game. There's got to be some way to keep that from happening. I know there is. I'm just coping. I really don't think there is. And I might have to end up rage quitting on this game way sooner than I thought I would. But I'm going to give it a chance, alright? So just bear with me. Okay, open the cameras. Don't let these motherfuckers wind down.
Other, and they have been describing them differently, so yeah.
Adobe Acro. What the fuck?
We gave you a
No.
mask to find yourself
No,
with,
leave me
and
alone.
that's pretty much all I have to say. Just feel bye.
He said they gave me a mask to defend myself with. So maybe I gotta use the mask if the puppet is in my room. I do! Okay. Alright. That was the issue. I had to use the mask. The puppet had nothing to do with the generators. The puppet is based on a music box, not the generators. What the fuck? I had my shit on though. What? Okay, but we got something now. The key is the mask. They said we got one animatronic that we know of. There's 3 of them though. By the looks of things, there's the puppet, there's that little spring trap thing that got me just now, and the guy on the stage, the same motherfucker that was on the title screen, switching at like 5 frames per minute. I guess if I hear the music box going off, that means somebody is over here and, you know, there we go. Alright. Let's see if I still die anyway, which I probably will. Right? Uh-huh. Maybe I gotta do something different to stop that guy. Let me look at all the tools that I have at my disposal. I've got a light, and I've got...
Yeah, we have one animatronic. No,
just a light. So maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna try not using the mask when the spring trap thing shows up, and instead, I'll shine the light. That light over there. Even though he's on the other side of the room, that's probably not gonna do anything but... I mean, you see how completely unhinged and unstable this game is. It looks like it's being held with fucking... not duct tape, not hot glue, not crazy glue. But these things, it's pretty much only good to stick paper together. Anything else, it just pops off just like that, as if it's not even on the shit at all. Yeah. This game feels like it's being barely held together by that shit right there. Okay, if I see Springtrap again, I'm just gonna do nothing. Alright? And if I still die anyways, we're moving on to the next one. Alright? Okay. And that phone call, that shit sounds like all the E-boys on a Roblox VC game. Alright. Don't do anything. Alright guys, so game number 3 on the lineup is called Left to Rust, and I don't know if it's just the way this decrepit version of Baby is animated, but this shit looks like it's very slow, very clunky, and very unoptimized with just the way she's moving, I can tell. You need to be very careful because they are much smarter than you think. Oh, I was completely wrong about this shit being unoptimized. This is actually running somewhat smoothly. Very smoothly, as a matter of fact. Hold the fuck up. You can't have motherfuckers in the vents already. I don't even know how to play. Alright, so that's how we're doing this shit, huh? Have them attack and be very aggressive about it, while the phone call is still playing, while the player doesn't even know what the fuck to do. Alright, but I did hear a vent noise, so maybe I was supposed to close the vents. These are the 2 cameras on my side. If I see anybody in there, I gotta close the corresponding door. And if I hear vent noises, I gotta close the vents. That's probably all there is to it. Like so. Close the vent, come on. Close that shit. Let's see if this works. Is there a nose to honk? Alright, he left. I think it worked. You gotta be very precise with your mouse, because if you move it a little bit too much, you're gonna just turn your whole fucking head. And that can screw up your timing, you know? I didn't hear him though, huh? What? How? What? When? Where? Why? How is that fair? That phone call is useless. I already know what I'm doing. I think he's gone, but I don't know. I think it's just him tonight. I'm gonna gamble on the fact that it's just him tonight and not look at my cameras to save power. I just focus, concentrate all of my power, every single scrap of power that I have, I'm gonna concentrate that motherfucker on, you know, my vents. And hopefully it just randomly went up. Okay. All right. I'm not complaining. I don't know how or why that happened, but it did. And that shit bought me some time. I've got to get through at least 2 more hours with 40% power. Can I do it? Nope. No, I can't. No, I fucking can't. One more try. I'm gonna give this shit one more try. You know, I'm struggling to find any point in continuing to play when I'm just gonna die to Bonnie over and over again for seemingly no reason. Wait. There was an eye icon right there. I probably stands for instructions, so I didn't even notice that this entire time. I need to die as soon as possible, as quickly as humanly possible, so that I can see what that eye shit was about there. And if it's nothing, if it's not instructions, then I'll play normally again one last time, and if I still die to Bonnie, then we're done. That's my plan, alright? Jesus, the power runs out real fast in this game. A little bit too fast. Oh, it just went up. It went up again, you know? Randomly goes up by like 5 or 2%. Now the room is dead. Let's see if I die instantly or if there's gonna be somebody showing up at the door. Some good old music box music playing. Eyes flashing like a flashlight that's out of battery. Nope, I just die. Okay. All right, let's see what the eye thing is about. Please let this shit be instructions. It's just credits. And you got the credits right here already, so what's the point of having this? I be having a hard time understanding what goes through these developers' heads. What kind of shit is that? Let me listen out for the thing in the vents and try and survive for as long as I can until I die from the Bonnie thing. For no reason. Because that seems to be this game's whole stick, you know? It's more of a die for no reason simulator than a FNAF fan game. All right, so there you have it. We're done here. So now that we got the 3 low budget FNAF fan games out of the way, let's move on to where I've been and what my plans for 2025 are. First things first, I just want to start by saying fuck 2024. Okay? It was a rough year for your boy. Easily one of the worst years of my life. I took L's out the ass this year, bro. I'm not going to get into every single one because it's not anyone's business, but I will name some, 2 to be exact. Like when I broke my hand earlier this year. My right hand, which is also my dominant hand. Yeah, it was the first bone I've ever broken in my entire life. And while I was waiting for it to heal, I tried playing other things like that one Need for Speed Underground game that I used a controller for. Only for those videos to flop, giving me a brutal reality check that nobody here could give a rat's ass about anything that's not FNAF, let alone horror game content. So, needless to say, I definitely won't be making that mistake again in 2025. Thankfully though, the hand injury was just a minor fracture, and it healed perfectly in a couple of weeks, and my hand functions exactly the same as it did before the injury, as if it never happened. I got lucky. And another L that I took is one that I actually took almost a week ago. Because of course, you know, I just had to take one last final L to end 2024. Like I didn't take enough already. And let me just show you. Check this shit out. You guys see this? This right here is my Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. It's one of my prized possessions. It was a Christmas gift that I got for myself in January 2022, and I paid for that shit in full upfront. It was over $1,000, and I've been using it ever since. It's the best phone that I've ever had. It's powerful, it's fucking huge, lightning fast, and it has hella storage. And it was seemingly indestructible too, because it has slipped out of my hand and fell on solid ground for what feels like 200 fucking times now, because the laws of physics and the forces of gravity just can't stop giving me middle fingers, you know? Sadly though, I didn't get so lucky on that 201st time. It slipped out of my hand once again, bumped into the wall, and landed on the soft carpet. And I picked it up, and to my absolute horror, that right there is what the screen looked like. And the worst part about this shit, bro, is that it happened on Christmas fucking Eve. Needless to say, your boy was mad as all hell. Thankfully, it's still fully functional. I think. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure it is. I just got to get the screen replaced, obviously. When I have time to. But goddamn, you know? This reminds me of that one saying, you don't know what you have till it's gone. I can say with absolute confidence that there's nothing truer than that, because like I miss using that phone so much, it's fucking killing me, bro. I am longing for the day I get to use it again so badly. Y'all don't understand. Last but not least, we got to talk about the great content drought of 2024 that this channel suffered through. You guys can thank my jobs for that. I ran through 2 jobs this year. Left the one that I had been at since 2020 and moved on to the one where I worked overnights and got off at 6 a.m. like it was FNAF. That shit really wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. And to be honest, working overnights just ain't it. It turned me into a lazy motherfucker. I came home, slept the whole day, and didn't feel like doing shit. Not even on my days off. I did stay up all fucking night though. I became nocturnal. That job did something to me. Something that I didn't like. So after 8 months of working there, I bailed out. And then I started another job that I worked throughout the entire month of December. I'm not going to say where, because again, it's not anyone's business. I'm going to leave that to you guys' imagination. You guys' colorful, absolutely limitless imagination. All right. But basically, I was held hostage for this entire month due to peak season. You know, that one time of the year where every motherfucker from Australia to Antarctica starts mass ordering gifts for the holidays. You kind of get the picture now, right? Obviously, I didn't have time for a goddamn thing. I definitely didn't feel like doing YouTube. I was too busy working 8 to 10 to sometimes 12-hour shifts for 6 days a week and only one fucking day off during that whole week. And even then, on that one day off, you already know, I was just gassed all the way the fuck out. Like, YouTube was the last thing on my mind. But peak season is over now, so hopefully I'll have more time. I just gotta not be lazy and lock the hell in like I did in 2023. And if I want to, I should be able to manage at least a couple videos a week. Maybe, it depends. Maybe like 1 or 2, but maybe 2 or 3 at the most. I don't know. It depends. Another thing, we gotta talk about the requests. You know how many times I uploaded this year and I was like, okay, So the video's been out for at least 12 hours. Let me check on the comments, see what people think. Let me see if anybody accepted that one little challenge where they go through the game and test how broken it is, you know. Oh, never mind. There isn't any of that over here, just more requests. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm already as behind as it gets. Some games I started playing in 2024 but never finished. Other games I still have yet to even start that I said I was going to. Remember that list that I said I made at the start of 2024 that would help me keep up with all the requests? Oh, guess what? I don't know how or why, but I can't find it for the life of me. I had it saved on my Google Drive and it's just not there anymore. Maybe I accidentally deleted it. Maybe it grew legs and walked the fuck out of there. You know, quit on the spot type shit. Or maybe it put in its 2 weeks notice only to bail out literally a day later without me even knowing. I don't know, but the point is, it's fucking gone somehow. It disappeared. I'll just make a new one. I had some pretty interesting games on that list too, so it sucks. Now I'll probably never get to them because I can't remember their names, and I definitely don't have the time to sort through the sea of requests that I've got in the last 2 years. I said all that to say I'll still take requests, just it's not gonna happen immediately. You can forget about that. I've got an unlimited amount of games to play that'll hold me down for years to come, except I'll get to them whenever I do. Any new requests from the start of 2025 onwards? They're going all the way down at the very bottom of the list. Like I said, I'll get to that shit whenever. So yeah, again, fuck 2024. I couldn't be more happy to be leaving it behind forever, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure I have a better year this year. Not just on YouTube, but in general. And for those of y'all who had the best year of your life in 2024, congratulations. Good shit. I'm happy for you. Make this year just as good. Although, I prefer you make it even better, but that's just my preference. It's completely up to you. With that being said, though, I know for a fact that I've been rambling for long enough, so thank you guys so much for watching. I missed you guys so much, by the way. It really hurt not being able to make that many videos this year. I'm serious, like, I miss doing this. It's one of my favorite hobbies of all time. And I get paid for it, like an extra little $100 every couple of months, but it's better than nothing, you know? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.